Welcome back, family. Okay, so today is Sunday. As you guys know, it's maintenance day. So I gotta go hit my daughter up because my nails is off. And on the other hand, it's off too. But I gotta go hit my daughter up to get my nails done today. Like I said earlier, they're finishing their classes and things like that. Y'all had gained a little bit of weight, but I've already lost a lot of it. Now I gotta get the rest of it off of me because it's no. And I'm doing my toes too, because my daughter, she does nails, so I have all this stuff to do my toes. But I actually am going to go get my toes done. I think next week I'm gonna go get I want a pedicure, but I am gonna polish my toes and stuff like that because it's warm out. Wear sandals and things like that. And then I think I'm gonna go to not Burlington, but what's it called? Old Navy, and get me some of the colorful flip flops for the summertime. Yeah, I am. But anywho, so yeah, I just been sitting here chit-chatting out loud about like the things I got coming up and stuff like that. If you watch my last video, then you seen some stuff and you heard some stuff that I'm talking about. I get tired of people telling me not to talk about it, but I'm putting it in the air so people know. Because if I keep stuff silent, too much like you don't know every detail, because you ain't gonna know every detail. But if I keep too much silent, then it causes the problems for me. So when I speak shit out loud, they know that I'm not playing. You know what I mean? They know that I'm serious and we need to handle this. Yeah. But yeah, so that's kind of like what's going on right now. I'm just, I had to have a heart to heart with my sisters because I've been staying in the state of Oklahoma due to not wanting to leave my little sisters and my cousins and my auntie. I didn't want to leave them here. I never told y'all about the situation with my mom. My mom died of a UTI, which is unexplainable. Like, how does someone UTI get so bad that they can, they die from the symptoms? Like, that's fucking crazy. You couldn't wipe her? You couldn't do your job? You couldn't put her on the proper medication? Like, how did you miss this? All this blood. And I don't care to be in a state where I've seen so many of these type of mistakes. So, and being here makes me think about it every single day. And I even work at the place where my mama was because it's not that many places to work here. So it's kind of like, I don't want to be here, and if I have a lot of other stuff. At first I used to didn't talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about it now. My civil rights have been violated. They put illegal cameras in my home. I have already filed to finally get those cameras, out of my house. I have contacted the DOD. I have turned it into the proper people. Now I just have to file an official police report again for probably like the 50th time. But, now both of my kids are old enough to testify and to tell their own stories. So now I can do it and they can't deny it, They can't just say this bitch is crazy like they were doing. Anywho, so yeah. So I get to move on. I'm putting things in place to move on. I'm also going to sue for the violations of my Fourth Amendment rights, Title 1983. And I also know that if a lawyer tells me, how do you have proof? Then they don't want to help me. Because ain't no lawyer that want to help me going to say, do you have proof? We all know where the cameras are. We all know what's going on. Like, someone that wants to help me is going to fucking help me. Okay? So I don't, once they tell me, do you have proof? I don't even want to talk to them no more. Because we all know I got fucking proof. They walk around. The fuck? So, yeah. But we're going to get ready to do that. And I feel good about it. If you go start looking up all the lawsuits, it's like so many Hispanics that have been filing lawsuits for the violation of their rights because, they become citizens and then like something happened, like something injustice happened, and then they go sue. I'm a born American citizen. You think I'm not for some fucking sue? Yeah, and I appreciate them for, giving me the courage. Because I was a little scared, like, shit, should I do this? Yes, the fuck I should. And my kids was like, oh, most definitely. What the fuck you mean? I was like, oh, y'all want to do it? They was like, yeah. I was like, okay. So, yeah. Because at first they didn't want to. At first they were like, well, we just want to move on. You know, and that's all we wanted. We just wanted to move on. We just wanted to act like it never fucking happened and just move the fuck on. Who knew that the cameras will be following us for years later? Okay, over 6 years later, after I've told them multiple times, leave us the fuck alone. So now it ain't no more, let's just move on. Now it's like, oh, so you try to play or you're dumb. You should have ran. You fucked up. It's our turn now. So, yeah. And it feels so good. But I am going to say I don't plan on staying in the state of Oklahoma. I love my city. I love being an Okie. I think being a country girl is the best in the fucking world. And this is before everybody wanted to be a cowgirl because of Beyonce. Okay? I've always loved being a country girl. Like, I just always loved it. We love different. Okay? And I know that. So, I've always loved being from Oklahoma City. I used to be a flight attendant. So, I lived with, like, people from LA, Atlanta. And I used to be like, oh, I'm from Oklahoma. That's like, what? Black people there? That's like, bitch, I'm black. But, you know, I loved it because I don't know, like, I was treated different because, you know, a little country girl. So, yeah, I love being an Okie. But my time here is up. It's time to go. I'm going to stay one more year because I got to get shit in place. But after then, bye. Am I going to buy property here? Yeah, I think I'm going to buy some property here. And then I'm going to have, like, the people that I rent from to manage it. I'm going to do that. But that's because, you know, who don't buy property where they live at? That's, like, just dumb. From their hometown. That's dumb. And for y'all that don't know, my family is from Houston, Texas. My mom was born and raised. Well, her raisement, okay, it was split. She was born in Houston, Texas, 3rd Ward. Her mom died, so she had to come to Oklahoma to live with her aunts. Okay? She couldn't stay with her dad. He was ex-military, and he was, like, batshit crazy. So, he ended up having to come, like, they ended up having to come here to stay with their auntie. But, yeah. So, my people, yes, I got people already in Houston. I do. I got people in Houston, Arkansas. Houston and Arkansas. So, But my dad's people, from what he told me, because I don't have no clarification, is from Florida. Okay, so I don't have no clarification of pretty much anything on my father. And when I tell my brothers, they're always like, no, that's not. I'm like, but that's what he told me, you know. And then, like, they be like, what? I'm like, yeah, he even told my ex-husband, like, my dad, that's, you know. But I talk a lot, so I asked him a lot of fucking questions about his life. Like, I always want to know things about him, because I was fascinated by my father. He played the piano. He was a sensei. Like, he sung. He played every freaking instrument, and I wanted to know how he knew how to do all these things. Mind you, he fixed on cars. Like, I was so fascinated about how well-rounded he was, like how he knew all these things, how he could do everything, you know. So I just want to know. So I was like, who taught you that? How did you learn that? Where did you do that? You know, so I was really fascinated by him. So he talked to me a lot about his life, and I don't think my brothers ever got that. And so, yeah, because I'm the one that knew that his favorite color was gray. Like, when he died, like, I was like, oh, his favorite color is gray. Like, you know, so it's kind of, even though I feel like he spent more time with my brothers, I don't think he talked to them. You know, I talk a lot. So I think he talked to them, but he spent more time with them. Me, he talked to me and then dropped me off to my sister. Okay. That's how it was. But yeah, so from my knowledge, his family is from Florida. I don't know. And that's his daddy's side. Now, his mama's side, I have no clue. No clue. So, can't tell you. Anywho, and my daddy was in my life all my life. Yeah, he just didn't talk about his life like that. He didn't talk about, like, his past like that, his family. He just kept that shit to himself. I don't know why, but he didn't talk a lot about it. Yeah. My auntie was making fun of him the other day because he had this weird accent when he would talk. So she was making fun of the way he talked yesterday. That's why I asked him a lot of questions, because Hey cousins, welcome back to my channel. I just have to redo this because I got a little too into it. I can't just see. Yeah. Okay. Anywho, so I don't know if you guys know, but me and my kids be having like our rights violated for about, I say, over a decade. My kids is finally of age for us to start fighting back. I'm gonna go get my nails done. She upstairs, my daughter. I'm about to. It's like we're finally of the age, and I know in some of the videos I already talked about it. Well, we also decided to relocate because the state that I live in, which is Oklahoma, like my kid's school district attorney, this motherfucker had porn on his fucking laptops. My daughter's principal said, "Ooh, free, just how we want it. Got them right where we want it. Let's keep her at home." Like basically stating that he wanted to keep my daughter on virtual learning. Like it's just a lot of weird ass stuff, and I can't do it. So I'm gonna definitely sue the state as well as some other stuff. I'm suing the state, I'm suing the government, and I'm going to be suing the police captains. Well, not the police captains, but the police stations. Because, you know, it's not necessarily just the captain's fault. So, yeah. And plus, the police are some of the ones that told me a lot of the stuff I need to know. So, you know, I don't want to just sue the police, but I'm going to have to because this has to be... So, yeah. So, we're going to do all of that. I'm excited. Super excited. But yeah, because we get to move on. Like, it's finally over. I've already turned everything into the DOD. So the DOD already knows that I'm aware of things. They've already started doing what they got to do. They actually cut my ex-husband off. Like, they were protecting him. They cut his ass off. They're not protecting him anymore. This man is in some serious fucking trouble. So, yeah, and mind you, his crew has been doing some crazy stuff around the city, and no one did anything to these people, but mind you, they've been messing with my money, trying to make it work. I'm out here looking like I'm a bum-ass bitch that don't want to work. And everybody that know me know I work my ass off. So, I don't got time for that. I don't want to be in no city that don't like to look good. Like, they look bad out here. Like, they going outside. And I'm not going to go outside with them. Like, we good, and I'm going to stay good, and I'm just going to, you know, relocate. And it feels so good to finally get to be like, yeah, but deuces. Mind you, I only came back for my mother. I came back because my mom was sick, and I wanted to be here with my mom. She called me, said, I'm falling, I'm sick, come back home. And, you know, I think if I would have never left my mom in the first place, this stuff would have never been happening to her. I really, truly believe that if I would have never left her and never went to Texas, this wouldn't have been happening. But it wasn't my fault. Like, once again, they were playing with my... Anywho, guys, so I got to hurry end this because I have to do another one for this weekend. All right, for these couple days this weekend. Let me tell you about the job. So I have not been going to like work because they cancel me like 3 days in a row, and they're not supposed to do that. Okay, I could be canceled like once a week, but 3 days in that whole week, we only work 3 days in that whole fucking week. So they cancel me that whole week, the whole fucking week, which is unacceptable. Unfucking acceptable. So I just been doing like DoorDash, stuff like that, because why would I want to keep going to a place that's trying to play with me when there's other ways to make money? Like, it's just so much going on around her. Like, right now, it was a football coach. He started getting too big. What they do? Mess with his program. Because he black. It's so much shit like that here. I don't got time for that. I like peace. I want to be happy. Like, I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. Like, this shit is coming to an end. Like, we finally get to move on. I'm not going to sit around here miserable because you mad. So, with that being said, we have some events coming up, and we're actually going to go to it. FYI, who's going to Chris Brown? I mean, y'all say Chris Brown, but I'm a Usher girl, okay? We got the same fucking birthday. So, who was going to see Usher, okay? I'm trying to see Usher. I ain't really trying to go see no Chris Brown. That's for the younger ones. I'm an auntie, honey. I'm trying to go see Usher. I'm trying to go see Usher, and I can't wait. I'm excited to go see Usher. So, we're supposed to be going. Now, if we don't make it, I still want to go to, like, the after parties, because I know they're going to be good. You know what I mean? Now, my sister and one of my cousins already got their fucking tickets. They the pre-sale. So, me and another one of my little cousins is trying to get our tickets. Pray for me. Pray that I get this ticket, because I'm trying to get to Usher. But, and then this weekend, we have the rodeo, okay? The Red Dirt Rodeo. Me and my kids went last year. We had a ball, but my arm was broke, and my son was having asthma attacks. He was so fucking hot. So my son refuses to go this year after I already bought him a ticket. My daughter's best friend was supposed to go, but now she's saying she ain't going. So now my daughter don't really want to go. So I'm like, what the fuck? 'Cause I got 2 tickets on and wasted. So I'm making my daughter go with me. Like I'm making my daughter go with me to the thing. And then like my son, I ain't gonna make him go. I'm just gonna drop him off with my nephew because my nephew not going, but my sister going. So I'm gonna drop him off with my nephew so he can go hang with them while me and my daughter go. Somebody just came by my car and I seen him like run off. Where I live at, they so weird. Like they obsessed with stalking us. It's like it's too much, and it be trailer trash, like trailer park trash. But anywho, so yeah. And then we have another one that my little sister bought tickets for already for all of us. So I don't know if I already said this, but I gotta go buy me and her lawn chairs because it's outside. It's like an outside day party, like concert. Okay. And it has like it's the old school R&B. So you know we excited about that. We excited. I'm trying to get like 10 pounds down though before it gets here. So we're gonna see how that works. Like I'm a big breakfast girl, and I believe that if you eat breakfast and then you fast or eat light the rest of the day, it helps you with losing weight. Like some people be like, oh, well, I'm not gonna eat, and then your body gonna look nasty. Like me, I make my body look into like I know how to build muscle with my body. Like I used to be really really into working out, so I know how to build muscle and things like that with my body. So I know that if I like eat my big breakfast and then drink lots of water throughout the day and eat something light or drink like a little shake or something, I know that I can lose that weight. And so I'm gonna do that this week. So today I'm gonna go run to the Dollar Tree and I'm gonna get me like this new little, it's like an Ensure kind of like, and I'm gonna drink that for the afternoon and eat like a cracker, you know, like these peanut butter crackers I got to help, and then eat some peanuts, like stuff like that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat a breakfast tomorrow. Well, tomorrow I'll work tomorrow. So let's see if I can cancel. But I work tomorrow. So but I think I'm gonna do the same thing tomorrow when I go to work. I'm gonna try like to not eat anything like big. I'm gonna try not to because I gotta go to this rodeo this weekend, and I really really am not worried about the rodeo. I'm more worried about the little concert thing. I am more worried about being out there, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do to my hair because I braided this up just to do it because I was really supposed to be going to work like crazy. You know, I was supposed to work all this week. I was trying to work an extra day, and so that's why I braided my hair up, and then they canceled me. They start playing with me, and I know that census is low, but not that fucking low. Like, no. So, anywho, so we got that going on. And then at the end of the month, we got a lot of stuff going. That's what I'm saying. We got a lot of stuff coming up. It's like a lot of exciting stuff. It's like, you know, me and my sister has been going through some shit for some years now when it comes to my mom's health and us bickering with each other over all kinds of shit. And then losing my mom, and then the way that we lost my mom, we kind of are like trying to fix some things because like that was it. The way we lost her was ridiculous, you know, and if we keep being against each other, we're gonna lose more the same way, and they are aware of that. And it's like we can't keep doing this. We making ourselves easy targets. Like we're making ourselves available for the mistreatment and the torture that they're trying to bring up on us. So if we keep separating our relationships with each other, like me, I'm gonna be okay because I have some other things trying to protect me, but y'all don't. So if we keep separating our relationships, we are going to continue to be easy targets. Like right now everybody thinks like, oh, she's missing. Girl, no the fuck I'm not. I'm happy as fuck. Like this shit is about to be gone, okay? This shit is out of here. Your girl is happy. Your girl is happy. Like, you can play with my jobs, but I'm a fucking entrepreneur, honey. So I know to be an entrepreneur, you need to figure out ways to make your own money because people are always going to say, so no, I'm not sad. That shit don't hurt me. That's just another lawsuit. Anywho, but yeah, so you get it. So no, I'm not. I'm very ecstatic, honestly. I'm honestly very, very fucking ecstatic right now. I'm beyond happy. But before the end of June, I want to enjoy all these little things that we got going on together. I want to enjoy all these little things we got going on together. I want to have a ball. These little events. So I'm trying to like get my money to make sure my money is good on those days. Make sure I'm comfortable with myself on them days. You know. Yeah, and then I'm finishing up school. I'm trying to get the school finished. I want it done. I want it done. So that's what I'm doing. And then within a year, we will be moving out of the state of Oklahoma. Mind you, so I feel like if you're gonna move into a state or to a different state, don't just up and do it. Like I'm not up and fucking doing nothing. I'm gonna stay here until I'm ready. I'm gonna stay here until I have things in place, because I already did that last time and that was not the way to do it. Even though we ended up off reg, because there's so many opportunities there. It's hard to miss out there, you know? So we ended up off right, but I'm not doing it like that. Like, I'm going to go visit. I'm going to go research. I'm going to go look. Plus, all my friends out there is pretty much into real estate in the medical field. So I'm straight. So I'm going to go research out there. I'm going to go keep looking. I'm going to go keep doing what I need to do before I just up and move, like, you know. But by next year, we will be relocated, and I'm actually excited. My kids are actually excited. So that makes me like, ooh, I'm so happy. I am praying that some of my family members come, but if they don't, they don't. I can no longer keep sitting around here trying to protect other people, and I'm being put in compromising situations. Like, I love everyone, and I wish everyone the best, but I have to focus on me and my kids. Like, and being out here, it's messy and miserable. And I don't got time for all that messy, miserable shit. Like, this is not what I want to do out here. Like, I want to have a better life. And sitting out here, having to, like, beg to work, So, anywho, but yeah, so I'm just going to try to enjoy the rest of this time I have here, because by next summer, I will be in a new state, and I do not know if my family is going to come with me. And just in case they don't, let me enjoy the time I have with him, where I could just drive to their house, you know, and say, hey, sissy, or stuff like that. Because it's going to be bittersweet for me, because, you know, I love having my family so close. But I feel like in this state, they murdered my mom. I do feel like my mom was murdered. My mom died of a UTI, which is unexplainable. It doesn't make any sense. So I don't want to, they've done so many blood tests, everything. Why was she okay? You can see my too. But so you get it. So why would you? Yeah, and then, so I'm just confused on how that was possible. So are you getting it? I'm just confused on how that was possible. So I don't want to be here. Like, I don't want to be at the state. And the job that I work for, that's what she was. That's what she was. I did want to stay to go get my license through them for the state of Oklahoma healthcare administration, but I'm not gonna be living in Oklahoma when I graduate, so I don't have to fucking do all that. So I'm not worried about it no more. I'm not worried about it no more. If it comes down to it, I'll go get me a little job around here, a little nursing home job around here, and I'll focus on that. Yeah, before I sit around there and keep dealing with that bullshit. Do what y'all do, but I'm finna sue you, because you shouldn't have fucking played with me. Anywho, so yeah. So do you get it? So I'm not sad about that shit. I already have everything. I've already know what I want. Mind you, within 2 months, I took my credit from like a 500 and a 499 to a 599 and a 605 in 2 months. Like, I'm doing what I need to do. I'm putting myself in the places that I need to put myself. I'm getting to where I need to get. Like, I'm not worried about all that unnecessary bullshit that they doing and they playing. Like, I'm not even gonna be here. We're gonna do this 1 year here, because I don't want to just up and move. I want to take my time and move. So I like my house that I'm in. I appreciate them. Plus, I want to buy a property in Oklahoma City, and I would like for them to manage it. So I'm gonna do 1 more year here. Then I get some stuff that's coming within this within this 1 more year, and then me and my kids gonna, like, mama knows. And within this 1 more year, I can get my credit fixed. I can get my body right. I can get my skin. Everything I need to get done for myself, I can do for myself. So that's the plan. And then also, if any family members would like to come, they can get their shit together. They can, make sure their credit's getting good. I have to redo this video. I forgot to save it. Okay, so anywho, so what I was saying is, I'm like going through all this stuff trying to work. Like, I've been stressed out for months. Like, what am I gonna do? They keep playing with my money. Like, as soon as I started working, because I was like, mind you, it took me over 4 months to start working. I had this job 4 months ago. It took me over 4 months to actually get to go clock in. Okay, and so when I finally get to clock in, I'm all like, what the fuck, you know, like. I'm at work and it's like straight conflict, like, because I'm at work, they mad, like, we passed you. I mean, it's easy to do what you need to do when nobody's holding you back. Bitch, you didn't pass me. Because if you passed me, you wouldn't need to stop me. You would have just did it. You would have just zoomed past me. You motherfuckers been playing with my school. You've been playing with my jobs. You've been playing with my money, my living situation. You didn't fucking pass me, nigga. Y'all are beneath me. Because somebody past you ain't got to shit on you or stop you. They just do what they got to do and they beat you. Which one of y'all did that? Which one of y'all just beat me? Because I got cameras. They play with my money, my living situation. Even my families. They even play with my family's health. They even play with my family's relationships. They play with who I date with. Whoever I'm dating, they fucking with them. So how you pass me? You playing with me. You're not passing me. You're embarrassing. It's embarrassing here. You guys are dusty and broke and don't know how to build yourselves, and I'm embarrassed. So you attack me. Instead of protecting me, instead of helping me, instead of trying to help me get out of this situation, you're attacking me. Like, nobody want to sit around that shit. Like, that's misery. Like, bitch, do I look like I want to be miserable? Look at this. Bitch, I'm 43, about to be 44. Where are my wrinkles? Shit. You think I want to sit around here and be constantly attacked, dealing with drama every day? I just had a person walk past my house right now talking noise. Like, who wants that? Like, hell no. And they're like, we're torturing you. No, you making me rich, bitch, because I sue. What the fuck? You ain't torturing me. You getting me money, nigga. Go have a seat. Anywho, back to being happy. So, I was talking to my kids. I have not said anything to them about what's going on, but they see it, okay? My daughter and my son was like, why they won't let you work? I was like, I don't know. They keep canceling me. And then they was all like, if we did this stuff in Texas, DoorDash, shoppers, strikers, we would be making money because they make money out there. I was like, oh, I know. Anywho, so, you know, my kids was talking to me and they were like, if we gotta move out of town so you can work, let's do that, because we're not going to sit here and let them ruin our life. We're not supposed to be homeless and broke because they don't like us. So we got to leave. Let's leave because you go to work. Exactly. Your mama's a worker. Because everybody that know me, I don't have a problem with clocking in. So I'm out here looking like I'm a bum. And I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm tired of that shit. Absolutely not. So it's like my kids is like, if we got to move, let's move. But we just don't want to move way to Atlanta because I wanted to go to Atlanta. And they was like, we just don't want to move way to Atlanta. We don't know anything about Atlanta. Mind you, my kids grew up in Texas. They are from Oklahoma City, but most of their life has been spent back and forth in Texas. Mainly Texas, okay? So my kids is cool with going to Texas. So they was like, well, let's go to Texas. I'm like, are you sure? They're like, yeah, let's go to Texas. And so I'm like, okay, well, cool. They said, we know you want to go to Atlanta. Atlanta's too far. Like, we can just go visit Atlanta and hang out in Atlanta and do some of the events. But let's just move to Texas because we know Texas. And you can get jobs in Texas. And people are nicer to us in Texas. I'm all like, okay. But you see it. You see that they playing with mama's money. They was like, we're not supposed to be broke here because they mad. That's what my kids said. They was like, nah, let's just leave. And then it was like, and then we get a lawsuit that's coming. And it was like, when we get our lawsuit, let's take our lawsuit and just get up out of here. We just don't want to up and move. Let's do it smart. I'm like, you're right. I said, let's do it smart. So I started downloading all the little apps where you can do driver stuff and stuff like that. Because out there, you're going to make some money. Here, They're gonna play with you. But out there, you can make some money out there. So I'm all like, fuck that. Let me just go, let me download all this stuff and not worry about y'all. You know what I mean? Cause now I'm happy. Like they think I'm, if I was out there, I already would have had a built-in boyfriend. Like I would have had a boyfriend. I would have, like, I had friends out there. I was getting to go to events. So if I was out there, life would be different already compared to being here. So I'm cool. Like I'm so excited. I just pray that some of my family members come. You know, I just pray that some of them wake up and see what's going on around here, and they save themselves. Cause I heard you not living a life. You stressed out and sad. I see it on you. I see it on you because you're doing too much. So I can see that you're not happy here. I'm leaving. I'm not gonna stay nowhere and be miserable. I'm not. And they like, you lost. How I lose? Y'all the ones that lost. Because everybody that you helped is going to jail. So now you have to get lawyers to make sure you don't go with them. Anywho, so, you know, my kids was talking to me. And they were like, if we got to move out of town so you can work, let's do that. Because we're not going to sit here and let them ruin our life. We're not supposed to be homeless and broke because they don't like us. So we got to leave. Let's leave because you go to work. Exactly. Your mama's a worker. Your mama's a worker. Everybody that know me, I don't have a problem with clocking in. So I'm out here looking like I'm a bum. And I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm tired of that shit. Absolutely not. So it's like my kids is like, if we got to move, let's move. But we just don't want to move way to Atlanta because I wanted to go to Atlanta. And they was like, we just don't want to move way to Atlanta. We don't know anything about Atlanta. Mind you, my kids grew up in Texas. They are from Oklahoma City, but most of their life has been spent back and forth in Texas. Mainly Texas, okay? So my kids is cool with going to Texas. So they was like, well, let's go to Texas. I'm like, are you sure? They're like, yeah, let's go to Texas. And so I'm like, okay, well, cool. They said, we know you want to go to Atlanta. Atlanta's too far. Like, we can just go visit Atlanta and hang out in Atlanta and do some of the events. But let's just move to Texas because we know Texas. And you can get jobs in Texas. And people are nicer to us in Texas. I'm all like, okay. But you see it. You see that they playing with mama's money. They was like, we're not supposed to be broke here because they mad. That's what my kids said. They was like, nah, let's just leave. And then it was like, and then we get a lawsuit that's coming. And it was like, when we get our lawsuit, let's take our lawsuit and just get up out of here. We just don't want to up and move. Let's do it smart. I'm like, you're right. I said, let's do it smart. So I started downloading all the little apps where you can do driver stuff and stuff like that. Because out there, you're going to make some money. Here, they're going to play with you. But out there, you can make some money out there. So I'm all like, fuck that. Let me just go, download all this stuff and not worry about y'all. You know what I mean? Because now I'm happy. Like, they think if I was out there, I already would have had a built-in boyfriend. Like, I would have had a boyfriend. I had friends out there. I was getting to go to events. So if I was out there, life would be different already compared to being here. So I'm cool. Like, I'm so excited. I just pray that some of my family members come. You know, I just pray that some of them wake up and see what's going on around here, and they save themselves. Cause I heard you not living a life. You stressed out and sad. I see it on you. I see it on you because you're doing too much. So I can see that you're not happy here. I'm leaving. I'm not gonna stay nowhere and be miserable. I'm not. And they like, you lost. How I lose? Y'all the ones that lost. Because everybody that you helped is going to jail. So now you have to get lawyers to make sure you don't go with them. So I'm excited. You guys can help me plan this year of relocating. Mind you, I done boosted my credit up within 2 months. I got so much more that's about to go on. Mind you, my daughter already doing her nails. So mind you, if she was out there, how much money do you think she would be making? Lots. So with that being said, I'm excited and I'm ready to move on. Like, I'm so ready to move on. Like, imagine both of your parents being deceased. You don't know what you're going to do on the holidays. You have one auntie left. Okay. The other auntie lives in Houston. Like, you don't really have like the family dynamic here anymore. You have your sisters and you don't really I don't want to leave my sisters. But I mean, if my sisters were smart, they would leave. Because look at your life here. You ain't happy. Y'all not happy. You're not happy here. I can see your life. You're not happy. Why would you stay here and deal with that? I'm not. I'm sorry. They be like, oh, you moving your kids? Oh, my kids is military kids. They used to moving, and my kids the one that want to fucking move. They like, we're not supposed to sit here and be let us go in the streets because they being mean to us. We supposed to move. So my kids is the one that want to move. You know what I mean? My kids is the one that like, we're not gonna sit here and be homeless and struggle. We're not doing that. Like, my kids can't even play sports without the certain racist people like harassing them to run them off because they want them in the house so they can watch them in the cameras and shit. We don't want to deal with that. No. These cameras is dead and done, baby. I done already reported this shit. It's already in the works. People need to get that. It's already been investigated. It's already done. Now I just gotta go sue. It's over. We're good. It's done. Done. I'm suing regardless. I just gotta find lawyers to pick it up, and I possibly won't be finding lawyers because I'm in Oklahoma. So I'm possibly gonna have to go to the state of Texas just to get the lawyers. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like we good. Me and my kids is fucking good. Life is great. We are happy. So I told my people, you're more than welcome to come, but I'm not staying here, and I feel great about it. And I don't give a fuck who mad. So this is what I'm gonna say to everyone. I'm gonna start doing intros and then ending my videos a certain way. If you watch this video all the way through, please put a brown heart. Also, I'm gonna say this: be true to yourself at all times. I don't care what you got going on, who's in your life and who's not. Be always true to yourself, because staying true to yourself will get you through anything and everything. Don't switch up to make other people happy, because once you switch up for them, they ain't gonna look at you the same anyway. You're gonna look weak. Who don't nobody care about somebody they feel like is the bottom barrel. Okay, honey? Stay true to yourself. Keep building yourself. Stay strong and don't give up, and believe in your own values. Love the people that love you, and let the people that don't carry on. Y'all have a blessed one. Bye. Oh, y'all, I'm so ready for my day to be over with. I'm ready to go home. So ready to go home. When you're working in the medical field, you should be cautious of the people you talk to crazy and treat. You don't know who they know, how they know them. You don't know anything. You just be putting yourself in a compromising situation. When you work hard for that license, protect it. Protect it at all costs. Mind your business, do your job. That's how you protect your license. Like, even trying to play a game or play with somebody, period, can compromise something that you work so hard for. Sometimes it's best just to mind your business and keep your mouth shut. You don't know how far someone will take it, and you don't know who they know.